Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Junak from Physiotherapy and Performance, and today I want to talk about how you can get your first pull-up. So one of the best exercises you can do is called an eccentric or negative pull-up. All you do is you're going to jump above the bar, so you're going to have your chin up above it. You're going to hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds and slowly try and control the descent of your body. What this is going to do is it's going to build some foundational strength for your lats, and then also get you into a very specific position that you need to build strength for the pull-up. So there's going to be a direct correlation to improving your first or getting your first pull-up. Okay? So what you're going to do is you'll start underneath the bar. You can either jump up above the bar to get your chin there, or you can start on a box or a chair, and then you can slowly lower yourself from that position. Okay? So I'm going to jump up there, and you'll see as I get to the top, I'm going to hold that position as long as I can and then slowly lower. Nice and easy. Perfect. You don't need tons of reps of these. I'd say 3 to 5 reps is a great place to start. Definitely work this into your program. It takes time to build pull-up strength. So if these are difficult for you at the start, don't get discouraged. Keep on them. Stay tuned for the next 4 exercises in the series on how to get your first pull-up. The next exercise is called the banded pull-up. So the nice thing about the banded pull-up is it allows you to go through the full range of motion. So you're going to get both phases. You're going to get the negative phase, and you're also going to get the contractile phase where the muscle's shortening. So it also mimics the pull-up position, which is also great. So the closer you can get to keeping that same position or that same form during any movement, and then building strength in, the faster you're going to be able to build enough foundational strength to be able to perform that movement in general. So what we do with the banded pull-up is all you need is a band and something to tie it to. So you'll pull the band down, you'll put your foot in it, just like this. Hands go in a pull-up position. You can either cross the feet or you can keep your feet together. I prefer to cross them. And all you're going to do from that position is pull up, chin above the bar, slowly lower back down, and repeat. This exercise you'll want to do more repetitions for. So you're looking at maybe 6 to 8 repetitions to start. And then once you can get, I would say 12 straight repetitions, decrease the thickness of the band. So it'll make it a little bit more difficult. This, in tandem with these other exercises that we're going to talk about, will help you get your first pull-up. The next exercise that's going to help you get your first pull-up is called the kneeling pull-up. So you'll see this oftentimes in a lot of gyms where they'll actually have a contraption that you put your knees on. There's weight that you put in, and the higher the amount of weight that you put into the machine, the lighter you become. So you can use one of those machines to do this. Today we're going to use a kneeling pull-up bar. So this is just a rig attachment. What you're going to do is you're going to start in a kneeling position with your arms extended, your butt down, and then you're going to pull up and try to get your chin up above the bar. And why this exercise is nice is, again, it mimics the pull-up, but it takes some of the body weight off of it. So think about doing a pull-up, just instead of using your 100% of your body weight, maybe you're using 50 or 60%. Maybe even less. So it really depends on how you position the bar, but I'll show you how I like to position the bar and how I think it'll be best for you to get the gains that you're looking for. So you'll start in that kneeling position. If you have knee pain, you can use some sort of like a mat to help cushion the surface. You'll start with your butt down at your heels, reach up. So for me, this is a pretty good length. And then from there, you're just going to pull straight up, chin above the bar, come back down, and repeat. So with this exercise, you will want to do more repetitions, unlike the eccentric pull-up or the negative pull-up, where you want to go a little bit less on the repetition side. This is a little bit less load. So you want to go for repetitions or rep ranges of like 12 to 15. Try to do this exercise regularly along with the other exercises within the first pull-up series. This exercise is called the Lat Pulldown, or a straight arm lat pull-down. So the purpose of this is also to engage your lats, and it's also going to help with the posterior delt, which is also very responsible for keeping shoulder stability while you're engaging and trying to perform that pull-up. So this exercise, I would say, out of all the different things that we're going to talk about, is probably the least favorable to help getting your first pull-up. So if you're just doing these, don't expect great results. But if you're doing these in tandem with the other 4 exercises, you can expect much better results because you have a nice variety within your programming. I'm always a huge proponent of having a wide variety of movements and not just focusing on one movement or another, because the more variation or variability you can have within your training, the better results you're gonna get. So for this movement, you either need a lat pull-down machine that's attached to cables, or you just need a band and a PVC pipe. So all you're gonna do, band is tied to like a rig above or something that's fixed. You'll have your arms a little bit wider than shoulders width apart, and you're going to pull straight down, bringing that towards your body. If you want more tension, you can actually walk a little bit further back and pull. You can attach a longer or, a thicker band to provide more resistance, or even a second band to do so. So this exercise engages the lats and again that posterior delt. This will help you in getting your first ever pull-up. Try to do this exercise in tandem with the other 4 exercises that we talked about. Final exercise we're going to talk about is called a ASCAP Cool. So the purpose of the ASCAP Cool is to work on where most people have a weakness in their pull-up, and that's with the initiation phase. Most people struggle to start the pull-up movement, so what this is going to do is it's going to focus on that first phase before you even try to actually pull yourself up. So all you need for this movement is a pull-up bar, just like this. You're going to start by having your arms shoulders width apart, or whatever position you're trying to get or improve your pull-up. So for me, it's going to be just like this. All you're going to do is pull straight down on the bar and picture your shoulder blade pulling downwards on your rib cage. So you'll start here and then engage your core, pull straight up, and then relax. Pull straight up and relax. You can do long holds for these, or you can keep them to just 2 to 3 seconds, whichever you prefer. You'll want to do high repetitions of this. So you're looking at 13 to 15 repetitions each time you do it. That way you can build up that initiation for the pull-up. So with these 5 exercises, you should be able to get your first pull-up within several weeks. So if you're doing these regularly, 3 to 5 times a week, you should be able to get there rather quickly. So try these. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And thank you so much for tuning in.